You want to know a well-meaning phrase that ticks me off? If you don't write, you aren't a writer. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That is a dangerous thing to say. Let me explain why. So creative, you as a writer, an artist, a composer, somebody who works with clay, whatever your artistic medium is, that's part of your identity. It is a combination of psychology, how you were raised, plus your actual genes. Like, you are born with certain abilities and tastes. If you say, given that understanding, that if you're not actively doing a thing, you have lost the identity connected to that thing, you're saying you can lose an identity. You're saying you can somehow unearn it, which is not true. Listen, if I broke my wrist and it was in a cast for many, many weeks, would it still be a wrist? Yeah, it's still a wrist. When I take it out of the cast, it's not going to be in good shape. It'll be stiff. It'll be weak. I'm going to have to really work at it to make it act like a wrist again, but it was still a wrist. If I believed that it was not a wrist when I took it out of the cast, would I try to use it like a wrist? Would I even bother doing physical therapy? Well, no, because it's not a wrist, so you wouldn't apply that to it. Creative, if your artistic identity can be lost just because you're not actively pursuing it right now, well, then you really aren't going to pursue it because you're not a writer. Why would you write? You're not an artist. Why would you do art? I know the temptation to say, well, someday I will be a writer. Someday I will be an artist. But this is actually standing in the way of that. If you don't think that you are that thing, why would you act on it? You're not going to. Subconsciously, you feel you have to earn the right, and that is not true, which is a good thing. Identity can't be lost or changed. That's not how identity works. It doesn't need to be earned either. It's just who you are. And just like your broken wrist coming out of that cast, at first what you create is going to be bad. That's okay. Let it be tiny and terrible. Just let it exist. Just keep thinking physical therapy after a bone break. Initially, your efforts will suck. That doesn't mean it's not a wrist. You have the right to create. You do not have to earn it. Yes, I'm saying that nothing can take your identity. You can apply that however you like to the rest of your life. This is a hill that I'm willing to die on. Nothing can take that identity from you. So knowing that, knowing the door is wide open and the way is clear, it's time to make something. Let it be tiny, let it be terrible, let it be all wrong and definitely not worth sharing, but let it exist. Sit down with me, creative, and together, boldly knowing who you are, let's make something new.